Hi, I'm Sherry Brunner, and I will be telling you a felt story today about Nebuchadnezzar in Babylon long time ago. And this story's in the Bible, and it's a very exciting story how God can save people that he loves and that honor him and love him. Nebuchadnezzar was an evil king, and he did a lot of bad things. One thing he did was build a giant statue, very, very tall, out in the desert, all of gold. And he told people that you need to go out there, and when you hear the music of the lyre and the flute and the drums and things that they play, you need to bow down. And if you didn't bow down, you'd be thrown into the fiery furnace. Well, the people were very afraid, and so they bowed down. But during that time, there were 3 men that would not bow down. And they looked at them, and they were shocked that they wouldn't bow down. And they wouldn't bow down. And so they were brought before the king. So the 3 men that would not bow down to that giant idol were Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. And these were 3 men that were brought from Israel, and they were Jewish, and they believed in God, and they were not about to bow down to any idol. They only bowed to God. So they came before Nebuchadnezzar, and he yelled at them, and he said, "Why didn't you do this?" And they told him that they believed God and not in statues that didn't talk or walk or think or anything. And so he got so angry at them, he said, "I'm going to throw you into the fiery furnace." And they said, "King Nebuchadnezzar, we know that God can save us. But if he doesn't, we're still not going to bow down to your idol." So they were taken out, tied up, and taken outside. So they were taken out, and all 3 of these men were thrown into the furnace. And then the king went with them and saw them thrown in. And he said, wait a minute. Didn't we throw 3 men in the furnace? I see 4, and it looks like an angel. He was shocked what was going on, and they weren't burning up. So the king brought them out, and he said to them, "Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, you serve the living God. No God that we have here in Babylon could have done that. I am going to send out a decree that all people will honor your God, and all people will not bother you for loving your God and honoring your God and obeying your God." He got changed because of that, and a lot of people did. And God is so powerful, he can do anything. And he saved those men out of that fire. And an angel, we don't know exactly who came, somebody from heaven came for sure, that protected them in there. And they came out, and not a hair on their head they didn't even smell like smoke. And so God protected Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. He also saves us many, many times when we're in trouble. He's very good to us, and he takes care of us now, and he did back then also.